Hello, folks, and welcome back to welcome back to Total War Warhammer. It's been a while. Let's see what else has been going on. Well, have a face cam now, so even though I've had this webcam for like a long time, figured I'd use it for this playthrough. So what's going on? There's a new DLC now for Total War Warhammer 2. Deals with the Skaven and Lizardmen, so the Skaven being the Ratmen. Lizardmen are self-explanatory, obviously. So what are we going to be doing here? Well, we're probably going to be doing the Ratmen. Let's take one last look over on the Discord, just to make sure that everything is looking good there. Hold on. I have a wee little issue here. Okay, never mind. Streamlabs was being weird. I've decided to use Streamlabs here. So if we look at the votes, it's let's see, 2 votes are for the Skaven and only 1 vote for the Lizardmen. So it looks like we will be doing Skaven. So let's do a new campaign. We're gonna do Mortal Empires here. It's always a fun little thing doing like the whole map.
We must preserve this world.
Alright, so new lords in this DLC. We'll just go over those real quick here. We have Tehenwain. He's like the lizard Moses. At least that's how I think of him, with his whole Book of Commandments sort of thing. What else do we have? We have Tic-Tac-Toe. He's a flying skink guy. He's also with the Lizardmen. And then the new lord with the Skaven is Ikit Claw. So he has this, gains access to the Clan Scryer Forbidden Workshop. Ooh, research rate of 20%, that's pretty good. Yes, Pickle Mike, I do got a face cam now. What's with the, oh, that's a surprise face, okay. I had to move over from the Streamlabs stream to look at the one that's on the web browser on Twitch because it looked weird. So, going back to Ikit Claw here. Loyalty +2 for new recruits, that's not bad. Construction cost is -40% for engineering buildings. I think that can be pretty good for if I'm not singing Country Roads, Pickle Mike. Construction costs, let's see. I want to say engineering buildings go towards, some of them have a benefit to income, I think? Or is it just solely the ones that produce the artillery? One of the two. So let's see, we have starts the campaign with a Warpstone Storm Doom Rockets. Interesting. Upkeep is -50% for Jezzail's Rattling Guns and Warp Fire Throwers. Ooh. And then +2 for all Skaven weapon team units. Alright, so we'll try hard, even though hard with Skaven is really... Ugh. Was this settings thing here always here? Let's see. Oh yeah, this was always here. I'm gonna turn advisor help to minimal. I don't really need advisor help now. We'll leave battle settings at 60. Leave battle realism off. And I think we're all ready to go. So let's check out Ikit Claw here. Now the main reason we're checking out Ikit Claw is Pickle Mike wanted to check out his nukes, so that's going to be interesting. His nukes being the Doom Sphere, so. The Chief Warlock of Scryer is back in Skaven Blight. Following another of his secret stealing tours of the world, Ikit Claw has returned to be given the position of Chief Emissary of the clan. The Bionic Tinkerat has only one plan on his mind, however. To bring an apocalypse to the world.
Supreme Warlock Master, your knowledge of science and sorcery is unsurpassed. This is your chance to experiment and make the world your playground of diabolical weaponry. Perhaps the Astalians could be your first test subjects. They may well be harboring a wealth of warpstone, and will surely offer little resistance to a carefully aimed doom rocket. To the north, the Bretonnian dukedoms fight for honor and chivalry. Yet they have a soft underbelly which could easily be exploited by scryers under Empire. Many greenskins dwell in the mountains north of Tilea. They do not know it yet, but both they and the Tileans could prove useful fodder in furthering your research. Your workshop awaits you, my lord. Let the power of Warpstone be felt by all through the explosive experiments of Ikit Claw.
Alright, so this is going to be interesting. So there's a few different changes with Skaven as well. There's an Under Empire now, so they can lurk beneath any settlement or ruin, growing their empire by either occupying regions or establishing undercities beneath them. Left undetected for too long, their malevolent scheming can result in hordes of vermin rising up to corrupt the land, or assault illustrious cities without warning. Clan Scryer are also able to use the Undercities to assemble a Doom Sphere, a weapon of mass destruction with the potential to level an entire settlement. I suppose it has been a while since you've seen Warhammer. Yeah, it's, let's see, we've had quite a few different, I guess, games in between now and the last Warhammer stream, so. Let's see. Forbidden Workshop lets Clan Scryer go crazy with their ideas. By spending warp fuel and food, they can develop and upgrade the most powerful war machines, weapon teams, and weaponry known to Skavenkind, including devastating doom rockets. And then the food and Skaven corruption, those are the same as we've had before. Alright, our first objective is to occupy, raise, or sack 2 different settlements. Well, let's look at our options around here. We have Miragliano, where the Tilea is. Not currently at war with them. We are currently at war with Estalia, though. So Tabaro is probably the best bet. We have Beastmen here, but they're only a small segment. It's not going to be too much to worry about. Magrita is the capital, but it doesn't look like it has too many defenses. It might be a little while before we can make the nukes, Pickle Mike, but we will try and work on it as close as possible. What's this, a Warpstone tractor beam? I'm guessing that's a unique building for... It is a unique building, okay. It's a unique building for Clan Scryer here. They also get the Council Chamber of the 13 and the Shattered Tower. That could be very interesting. Alright, we have this Warlock Engineer. He can expand the Under Empire. So let's send him out to Miragliano here.
Night Runner! Chief Warlock, Ikit Claw!
Ikit, you look like you might almost be able to go to Tabaro successfully, but just to be sure,
Sorcery, death!
let's recruit a few units into your ranks here.
Enemies to trap!
The next turn we'll go in and take Tabaro. Skaven Blights. Pickle says, don't make me bring back my Shirk? Oh, you're... How do you even remember that thing? Time system to count the time until a nuke. I don't even know how you remember that thing. Your weird system. Alright. I suppose we should probably look at what would get us closest. Let's see. Devious plans. We can start that with a rubbish pit. Rubbish pit does income. Ooh, but the Rattling Warrens does growth, and we do kind of want growth. Yeah, we'll do that, because we want to build up as much as possible. So Rattling Warrens will increase Skaven Blight. Oh, and we have, let's see, food is holding its own right now. So food is holding its own. Let's go with growth. And hopefully Skaven Blight won't completely mess up us on us with its public order. Alright, let's end the turn. Pickle says, I have it written down. I have too much free time. It's very sad. Excuse me there. Still have my little lovely cough. Blech. Alright, so I don't imagine we'll have too many issues here right now. Looks like the Beastmen are taking Tobaro first. That's very disappointing. Do I have any good tips today? Not yet. I've only played one game since the DLC. Just a little custom game just to test about. I lost the battle, which was disappointing, but hopefully we'll do better. I generally do better in the campaign map than I do in custom battles. I guess I just don't like the limitations that the custom battles do with the number of units that you can do. So, especially playing Skaven, you want to be able to like completely overwhelm your enemies playing Skaven. The dominating scheme right is unlocked. Increases public order, food, growth, but it's kind of expensive. Alright, let's take on these Beastmen. It would be considered an act of treachery, but that is the way of Skaven, so... I kind of got destroyed, but I was kind of just testing out units. I had a whole bunch of rattling gunners, and it just didn't end well at all. I didn't really set up my units too well either. So I just kind of left it with the standard formation that it started with. So my units kind of got attacked by cavalry and that sort of thing, and it didn't end well. May you rest in peace. At least this battle will win quite easily. Yeah, for me the most important thing right now is growth, because that's going to give us the opportunity to make more advanced armies. And with those more advanced armies, we're going to be able to use those to do better ambushes and that sort of thing. Also, I am hoping to get a what's called a Yeti caster, which is Blue Yeti microphone, a shock mount, and then a stand that could go on my desk here. I hope to get that next month, probably. And hopefully that will further reduce any background noise and make streaming easier for the most part. Or at least better as far as quality goes. You think Iron Man's going to die in Endgame? I mean, I suppose you would want to have some big death. You know, just to add to the tension, I guess.
Ikit claw! Ikit claw! Ikit claw! Cosmic death pay!
Oh, gotta love the rattling gunners. Decimated.
Ikit claw! Kill all things!
Alright. Let's go for the kill here. Oh, it looks like this Doom Rocket is probably the thing that I posted on Discord. that causes the big explosion. Make the Skaven spread the Black Death. Well, two things about that. I don't think there's the Black Death in Warhammer. And second, spreading plague and that sort of thing is actually something Lord Skrulk does. Yeah, Ikit Claw is more of the warpstone, electricity, bombs, that sort of focus.
Ikit Claw has
All
no
right,
way.
let's go for the food.
Suffering pain to be had.
Ooh, we got a warp fuel canister. We also got a charmed shield. Not too bad overall. All right.
Ikit Claw.
So I haven't looked at any of Ikit Claw's stuff here. Let's see, as power armor, increases physical resistance, and his spells, that's probably something we're going to want to focus on as well. Because he has Warp Lightning, Musk of Fear, Howling Warp Gale, Death Frenzy, Scorch, Crack's Call. So Crack's Call is a wind spell and Scorch is a breath spell. My face, all you saw was pure hatred for loading screens. Yeah, especially loading screens in Total War Warhammer 2. Don't get me wrong, I mean, I like the game, it's just the loading screens are a bit much. Another potential option. So what I could focus on is give him mostly focus on his spells and then focus on his blue tree, particularly the ambush success chance, quartermaster, and lightning strike. I think would all go very well. Then we can get like big armies of rattling guns and warp fire throwers and Jezzails and all that. But let's start with... Actually, let's start with Route Marcher. Just so we can go a little bit further. Then eventually, I suppose, we'll probably want to go into some of his unique stuff as well. But we'll look in that later. For now, we'll return back to Skaven Blight and recruit in a couple more units.
Enemies to track. Where's my doom racket? Scurry forward.
We can start research now with ferocious plans, increasing our local recruitment, and end the turn. Yeah, eventually I probably should look into getting a larger solid state drive that I can install Total War Warhammer on. That would definitely help as far as the load screens go. But I guess the biggest thing with that is my solid state drive is where my Windows is installed. So if I was to do that, I'd have to probably reinstall Windows, and I don't know, that'll be a bit of a pain, so. Nicola says, are you challenging me on who has the longest loading screen? Because I will open up Skyrim and stream the loading screen, and Lord God knows you will not see the end of it. See, Skyrim load screens aren't so bad for me. Fallout 4 did get a little bad at times. Especially on Windows 10, for whatever reason. At least the last time I played it on Windows 10, Fallout 4 load screens were horrendous on there. I think that's one of the reasons why I've stayed away from Windows 10 is, I mean, among, you know, the countless other reasons, but that was one of them. Alright, steal technology or expand the Under Empire. Well, this one is 100% success chance, so we'll do that. We got warp fuel. Our guy leveled up.
Skaven seen many, many worse.
You know what? Let's do steel technology. We can focus on that. That'll help us overall. Alright, so how does this Under Empire stuff works? It looks like it's very similar to the little pirate cities that you could make with Vampire Coast. But you have a lot of different stuff that you can do here. Do they have anything that helps with food? Food generated. Alright, that is pretty awesome. Because food is like one of the main things that has always been trouble for Skaven. So let's start with that. It increases discoverability though. So we want something to reduce discoverability. Because, you know, being Skaven and all, we want to be sneaky. Well, murder holes, and we're kind of out of money now. Yes, I know, Pickle Mike, you want nukes. Let's see, let's look at the Forbidden Workshop.
The Forbidden Workshop contains multiple research divisions. Each set of upgrades improves a war machine or weapons team, with a division dedicated to the construction of doom rockets. With enough warp fuel and food, available upgrades can be researched.
Alright, so pretty much this looks like it's a bunch of upgrades. And I'm assuming as you do these upgrades, you can unlock different items as well. That's what it looks like. I hope he didn't say I forbid you to open this workshop. Oh, doom rockets. Build doom rockets. Oh, we can upgrade our doom rockets here.
Rats of war.
Ooh, onboard waste compactor. When ammunition is below 80%, you can use it and replenishes ammunition. Rattling coolant and claw-crafted bullets.
Doom comes from the sky.
Toxic waste salvage. Plus 100% chance to recover warp fuel after using a doom rocket in battle. It's not bad. Refined warpstone. 25% chance to build an extra doom rocket. Under Empire silos. Increases the storage limits. Kill experiment field. So increased casualty replenishment after using a doom rocket. And then chemical warp heads. Doom rockets will cause additional damage over time. Well, let's do toxic waste salvage for the moment. And you know what? We'll do chemical warp heads as well.
More warpstone. Now.
Alright, let's get Ikit moving along here.
Run, rats.
Driven by hunger. Increase clan rats recruitment. And we'll end the turn. Ooh, Estalia does have a couple armies here. That could be a bad thing. Yeah, I have to say overall, I'm definitely impressed with what Creative Assembly has been doing with Total War Warhammer in the last... well, I guess the last year or more. Ever since Total War Warhammer 2, they've been doing a real good job with the DLC and all that. Uh-oh, they're attacking. Be ready to flee. Flee like a Skaven. Retreat. Retreat. Pickle says, wait, didn't you say the Skaven is all about sneaking? All I hear is one Skaven say to another Skaven, we gotta be sneaky, so shh. Another says, do you want me to drop this nuke? Yeah, why not? I mean, Ikit Claw is the nukey kind of Skaven. He's not the sneaky kind of Skaven. Tretch Craventail, he's the sneaky Skaven. And speaking of being sneaky, we can go ahead and use the underway to get across over here.
Progress, yes.
And that way we can head to the next place that Stalia has over there. Alright, Skaven Blights. Aha, the Taskmaster's platform. That'll increase our public order a little bit. And... well, I can't afford anything else right now, so we'll just leave it for the time being.
Night Runner.
Pickle says, I don't know why, but when I hear the word rat, I think of New York City streets. I mean, it's understandable. Yeah, New York City does have a lot of rats, so it is definitely a bit of a problem for them. There's the Fate Enchantress just floating on by with her floatingness. The new DLC for 76 is disappointing. Now, what does this one do? Because, you know, I haven't really been following 76. Is this the nuclear winter one or whatever? It adds a dungeon to 76? Oh, okay. Well...
Where are my schematics? Travel now.
oh, it looks like they've already been destroyed here.
Scampascari.
It's not a dungeon, more like an area.
Sizzle Scorch. Scampascari. Bring it down.
Failure. Oh. It's confusing. Like how to classify it, or the DLC itself? There goes those damn dwarven ghost guys. Let's see, you say if you stop talking, it's most likely that you fell asleep. Haven't gotten any sleep over the past 24 hours, so don't want you to think because it's you bored of me. Why have you not slept in the last 24 hours? Didn't you have school or something?
Plan needs new, better rulers. Science and sorcery. There! Now, forward, now!
I guess we could do the rubbish bin there. And let's do that nest nursery.
Skavendom's greatest, best inventor!
Try to steal technology again, and we succeeded and got a warp fuel canister.
Needs errands to prove his worth.
Oh, he leveled up twice there?
Challenge.
Interesting. Oh yeah, you did mention Spring Break and playing Fallout 4 with fresh mods. Interesting. Tower of empty Mountain Dew cans. See, I've never been the biggest fan of Mountain Dew. Coca-Cola is where it's been for me. Well, Belagar's going around saying fuck the orcs. Also, I know Bretonia got some new updates in this patch as well. I think they have like vows for, I can't remember if it's both for lords and heroes, and then that has some manner of like boost for it as well. But I don't know all the specifics, so. Ooh, is he close enough to hit? Maybe. You like Dr. Pepper? It's alright. Nothing too special though. Alright, what other research do we have? Casualty replenishment. Ooh, food generated. That is good. Because what I want to do... Let's see. Current... So, let's see. 55... So I gotta get to like 62 food probably. Something like that. Try and tease him just a little bit there.
Cogs in motion. Cracks call.
Oh, yeah, who hates us most? Well, these guys seem to hate us.
Blast wars. Skaven blight seen many worse.
Alright, let's end the turn. So what's the plan? Right now my overall plan is to boost my food. Once I have the food boosted up a little bit, it'll further help with public order. The problem is Skaven Blight here is getting close to having a rebellion. So I have to be careful with that. Things could potentially go very wrong with a rebellion. Blech. I'll be happy when I don't have this cough anymore. I know it's been going on for a month and I should probably go to the doctor for it, but I'm like too stubborn for it. I feel like even if I went to the doctor, there's nothing that they could really do for me, so... So are they attacking with that army? What are you up to? Okay, so we're going to retreat.
Retreat.
Pickle says, just feed them each other. The strong ones will survive. The funny thing is, that is kind of how Skaven operate a little bit. That's why when you see Skaven corruption go up, the Skaven themselves actually hurt a little bit. Alright, let me save here, just in case something goes bad. That's not quite going to work like I had intended, but I can escape over here, so we'll do that.
Diabolical.
Alright, let's continue on down here. You gotta get into their mentality. You gotta think how they think to understand them. Who, the Skaven? The potential Skaven rebels? Ooh, clan rats become expendable. Is that new? I don't remember that. You are talking about the Skaven. I think I understand the Skaven relatively well. I'll say when I first played the Skaven, I had a really tough time with them. Reason for that was the Skaven are very easy to break as far as their leadership goes. Especially their lower tier units. You like how I said expendable? How I was intrigued by the clan rats being expendable? Oh crap, don't tell me they can reach me there. Okay. Yes, I know you're the type of person that loves expendable units, Pickle Mike. Well, the Skaven are your faction for that. They don't have much leadership, that's for sure. Alright, let's go ahead, return back to Skavenblight here. Save, just to be sure. Because there is a chance I could be intercepted. Alright, I'll do it. So we can build this scavenger horde to further increase our food. Do we have something to bring in? Well, that brings in income. That's 80 discoverability. That could be a little dangerous. Warp token stash. Income gained from local settlements income. Well, this local settlement doesn't produce much income, so that won't be too good. Warpstone refinery. But that's rather expensive. Subterranean strip mine. Income from raising settlements plus 300%. Oh, that's only for local characters though. So that's not so good. Alright, deeper tunnels helps with concealment as well. Let's see. Pickle says, I'm just surprised they have leadership overall. By now I thought they would have eaten each other to a point where they can't have any stable leadership. Well, certainly they are kind of trying, at least. Alright, let's go ahead. Looking at all of this, let's go ahead and do the money. Let's do the warp token stash. And this guy, well, let's move him down here.
I order. Scurry, move! More warpstone. Now!
Alright, we got fight dirty. I think we want to head for the public order one, though. We're going to let Skavenblight go into a rebellion. We'll attack that rebellion, destroy them, and then we'll try to increase public order here. So let's see, future games for this channel. Well, I'm definitely thinking of playing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I've been thinking of doing that for a while now. And being on Twitch, I can play Star Wars games with Star Wars music and not have any issues. So that would be a good thing. It's one of the reasons I haven't done a lot of Star Wars stuff on YouTube, is because of all of those lovely copyright issues. And that was my initial plan a long time ago, was to be like a Star Wars gaming channel. You're gonna still call YouTube on me? Well, especially now that I'm a Twitch affiliate, you know, I'm completely cheating on YouTube and all that. But hey, that's YouTube's fault for deciding to further escalate their you know, standards or whatever to get to monetization and all that.
Clan Scryer!
Do I do that? You know what? Let's do that.
More Wobstone!
Alright, let's bring in a few more Skaven slaves here.
Yes.
We'll do one clan rat spear with shields. I have not reached 500 subs yet. And I haven't even reached 400 yet. I've been hovering around 399 right now.
Sorcerer, inventor, yes, yes.
Oh, I have 3 more turns to expand the Under Empire. Oh, I didn't know that Sartosa was on an island accessible from here. Interesting.
Storm Demon.
Oh, misclick the 5404. Okay. I think I will try, no promises though, but I think I will try to edit down some of these Twitch streams to put onto YouTube. At least that's my thoughts. I'm not entirely sure how well that's going to work, but I'll try. Alright, so these guys come a little bit closer. Let's see. Do I have a good place that I can ambush here? 50%, 50%, 70% there.
Go, go, go!
Let's go there. Let's save. We'll go into our ambush
Cloaking.
stance.
Warlock Engineer. Bring it down!
Do a little thievery of science.
Errands to prove his worth. Tired of these.
Let's end the turn. See if our ambush is going to work. Sounds like a lot of work. Yeah, editing is well, probably every YouTuber will say that editing is the worst part of YouTube, since you have to go through and edit every single little piece and get it into a certain time frame for how you want it. So that's why I was doing streaming on YouTube for such a long time, but I don't know if that necessarily works very well for YouTube. Also, the one bad thing about this webcam here is it always likes to blur me out every once in a while. Ambush foiled. Ah. Well, we're gonna see. Oh, he went into an ambush? Come on. That's cheating. I'm the ambush guy here. Yeah, if I can take out these two Stalia armies, then I can move right in and take Magritta there.
Plant Scryer flags here.
Yes, yes. Imminent rebellion. Uh-oh. Fire. Akshi's kiss has visited us. The settlement is ablaze. Your followers are flooding the crowded streets, trying to escape a horrible burning death. Rats fleeing.
Betrayal strong.
Fleeing the fire.
Science, sorcery, death.
Alright, let's try another ambush.
Warp lightning.
Sartosa actually kind of likes me a little bit. Fortunately, there's not much I can do with them right now. If I can take Magritta here and use that as a trading post, that could maybe work out relatively well.
Warlock engineer. Me.
Alright, let's end the turn. We'll see how that little Skaven rebellion is when it shows up. Margaret the Treacherous. Interesting. Yeah, I think we could try and make allies with Sartosa. Oh, we were foiled again, really? Come on. Now we're probably going to have to flee, of course. Alright, retreat.
Miscalculated.
Miscalculated. My thoughts on Star Wars Episode 9? I'm definitely eager for it. I'm definitely eager to see how it turns out. Overall, there's a lot of mystery there. The fact that it looks like Palpatine might be back, I think, is a good thing. One thing I'll say about that, though, is I hope they don't do it as just like a Force ghost sort of thing. I don't think he would present as much of a terror there as he should. And the fact of the matter is Kylo is not as good of a villain as, you know, he perhaps could be. Blah. So yeah, I don't think Kylo could be as good as of a villain as, at least from what we've seen so far of Kylo. But we'll find out. So the thing about Sith being Force ghosts is always, it's one of those weird things about Star Wars. We do actually have some instances where they kind of act as a Force ghost, or at least they preserve their essence beyond death. In the comics, for instance, there's Darth Modin, who has kept his essence within a face mask, and Vader uses him to build his castle on Mustafar. And several times he fails in the process of building the castle. And each time Vader kills the person who was wearing the mask. But then he's returned by someone else putting on the mask. It's a very interesting little storyline. Then there's also Darth Bane, who appears in the Clone Wars Season 6, who appears as like some sort of visage or whatever. Alright.
Ready, ready!
So we'll put all our Skaven slaves here. Put our clan rots here. And Ikit will hang out right here.
Rattling gun! Field for wins! Run, flee, flee! Doom player! War systems on! Ikit claw! What? Attention! Resurrect! Murder, kill! Warlock of death!
Pico says, I want to work at Vault-Tec. Sounds like a good job type for me. Are you good in sales? Because I imagine probably quite a few of the Vault-Tec people are well versed in sales. After all, you're selling something to people, you know, in preparation for the end of the world.
Ikit claw!
Oh, the human testing part of it. What? Damn it!
Rattling gun!
Come on, rattling guns. Get in range. Fire! I do love those rattling guns.
Rattling gun! Ikit claw! Guide us, Hortman! Fight! Even stand!
Oh, am I just killing my guys there? I am. I think Ikit has like force jump there. He jumps much higher than this Warlock Master.
Death by claw! Swarmstone magic! Murder, death!
Yes, yes. Spray your little green ooze on them. Alright, I think it's safe to say this rebellion has been squashed. At least it should be anyways. Oh, I did briefly get up to like 5 viewers there. And then it went down to, well, Streamlabs says 3, Twitch says 2. Which one is correct? Oh, my dupe flare did not do very well though in that battle. Only 1 kill. I mean, I didn't really use him. I sort of kept him out of the fight, which probably was a bad idea, but oh well. Alright, let's get some more food. Oh, the rebellion is not actually finished, even though it should be.
Chief Ikit Claw.
Alright, let's increase his warp lightning a little bit. And let's do Death Frenzy. Buff is always a nice thing to have.
Test subjects. Here, scryer schemes. You're in my optics.
Alright, we can expand the Under Empire, so let's go ahead and do that.
Wars. Skaven Blight, seen many worse.
Alright. What do we got going on here? Probably want to do the same thing that we've been doing. So, focus on food, concealability, and we'll do the others in a moment. Pickle says, I don't do too well on sales. Probably force someone to buy something. I'm just imagining myself calling a person saying, hi there, would you like to register for Vault Tech? Then they just hang up, and I call again. Hi there, sorry I wasn't clear last time. I have your daughter, and the only way I'll release her is if you register for Vault Tech. I don't think they would approve of that. Just a hint. Alright, let's end the turn, see what we can do. Okay, so does our Under Empire is still there. It's worth a shot. I don't know if Vault Tech would go that far as trying to do sales. Battle deployment. Do I retreat? Problem is, if I retreat, we don't have a lot of good stuff at Skavendom. I'm gonna retreat for the time being.
Miscalculated.
And hopefully Skavendom should be in the way of them being able to do anything there. Alright, they made a horrible choice there. Which is good for me. Yeah, the failed Space Engineer server. Did you guys cause it to crash or anything yesterday?
Stop! No!
Alright, let's try and take these guys out. He's going to run, and he runs too far away.
Move! Move! Scamper scurry! Enemies to track! Where are my schematics? Skavendom's greatest, best inventor!
Wait, what you guys noticed? I thought... I'm confused by what you just said there.
Sneak, scurry! You're in my optics! Rakadata!
Oh, you thought no one was online?
Engineer of Scryer!
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The whole server just kind of... After we had those server issues, I kind of just lost all desire for Space Engineers. I tried a little bit, but... It just... I don't know, it just didn't go too well. Well, at least Artosa didn't destroy Lucini there, where I have my little undercity. So that's good at least. Let's see. Pickle says I was having a mini drone battle with 50 ships on one side fighting 50 on the other. It was epic, but it did get crazy at the end. Crazy as far as stuff going on in the battle, or crazy as far as like the server performance? Alright, they got these guys approaching now.
Betrayal strong.
See how we do. Alright.
Fight later.
Let's go ahead and do this. I think we can win this. Just kind of wish I had more artillery with me.
Set suit to war. Fight mode.
Let's see. Pickle says, I forgot some ships have the power to make mini drone fighters. So I noticed one side had about 40 fighters and the other only 10. And of the 40 fighters, their numbers were rising fast. Now, was that done with like scripts or something? Alright. Scripts and blueprints. Okay. So we have reinforcements coming in from over here. We'll probably want to make sure that they're part of our group. You guys, can we hide most of you? Actually, we can hide all of you. Good. Skaven slaves. You know what? We'll leave you guys
Skaven slaves.
all along here. Oh, got you guys.
Warblocker's house. Skaven slaves. Doomslayer.
Doomplayer, we're gonna move you up. And Ikit Claw will put you with those guys. Okay. You have an idea? Oh dear.
Spears.
Move you guys forward and join group 3 there. Let's see, I like Star Wars and role-playing for the moment. The server's still up. Let's role-play some battles. I guess the biggest problem I would have there is, I don't know, at least the blueprint of that big ISD is just, it's maybe a little too big, I guess. Alright, you guys go! You guys go! Make the world empty with 0 asteroids? See, I don't know if that would be a big fix for it.
Skaven slaves. March, scurry, yes. Warblocker's house. For the Vermintide. Die, die, die.
Ooh, these Skaven slaves actually have a bit of leadership going on right now. Go, my little doom flayers.
Yes, yes.
Oh, hell, that doom flare sent that rat ogre flying. Interesting.
Yes, yes. Murder, kill, kill. Time rats. Now, ready now. Kill, kill. Transform. Die. Ikit claw. Roar lightning. Storm demon. Now. Warblocker's house. Murder, kill, kill. See, they are more. Skaven slaves.
Ooh, those Jezzaels have 300 range. And is that shield breakers? Okay. Oh, there's a lot of rats here. Uh-oh, my poison wind globadiers are kinda in trouble there.
Block yourselves! At once! What? Fight! War blades charge!
Uh-oh. Okay, this is something that's been happening. It happened in the battle that I had last time. Is my audio like freezes. Well, that's not a good thing. Last time it only lasted for like a moment. Now, Pickle, can you at least hear me on my end fine? Like the mic audio. Yeah. Another crash? Wait, the Space Engineer server crashed again? Why did... The interesting thing is if I look at like my volume mixer and then if I look in OBS, well, Streamlabs OBS, it's showing the volume just, it's there, but it's stuck. That is such a weird thing. I almost want to say it's an issue with desktop audio overall. I wonder if this is an issue with Streamlabs OBS. I'm wondering. I think it is. I just have a sneaking suspicion that it is an issue with that. Alright, give me a moment here. See, I don't think it's the game. I'm wondering really hard if it's an issue with Streamlabs. So yeah, once wait for the program to respond. Once I'm done here, I'm going to save. I'm going to end the stream and then I'm going to go into regular OBS and try it there. Alright, so let's save. Lot of thinking. Alright. Ikit Claw. Alright, all saved. So let me end the stream here, and then I should be back in about a minute at most, I hope anyways. And then we'll continue on for the rest of the night.